Hey YouTube, Ray here, and I'm back with a video comparison of the fake and real iPhone 6s. Pretty much right away you should be able to tell which one's fake and which one's real. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I actually want to compare the boxes for you guys. So let's go ahead and put these two phones to the side for now and pull up the boxes. So this is your real iPhone box and this is your fake box on the top. So immediately you can see that the fake one has this gold lettering instead of the grayish lettering here. The fake one is also a little bit taller. Both boxes are very plain. Again, here you have all your specs on the bottom of the real one and nothing on the bottom of the fake one. The tops will have pretty much nothing and the bottoms will have nothing. They did sort of try to copy this indentation on the top here. As you can see, the fake one is not as distinctive, I guess. The sort of popping out of the little, like the shape of the phone. So clearly, again, from the box, you should really be able to tell which one's fake, which one's real. And let's go ahead and open them up really quick and I'll show you a few differences on the inside. And this is the real one. So you do have that sort of similar little plate, plastic plate here for the phones. The real one has a cutout for the camera as well, which the fake one doesn't. Looking in at these manual things, they look pretty similar. You've got the same sort of flap. This one, the real one here says designed by Apple in California. The fake one does not. And you open them up, and immediately you see sort of this cardboard look for the fake one, and the real one is going to have your SIM card tool, a little, I guess, symbol indicating how to use the SIM card tool. And your manuals and whatnot are also, you get stickers, you get a lot of branding and a lot of high quality paper, I guess, if you want to say. In the fake one, you just get sort of very cheap paper, and it doesn't look anything like the real paper at all. Going on in, you do get ear pods with both, and the wall adapter here, but again, as you can see, in the real one you get a spot for, the lightning cable, you have a spot for the wall adapter and then the ear pods, while in the fake one you just have a spot for the wall charger and the ear pods, and the cable is actually underneath the ear pods there. So again, the box is a clear giveaway of what is the real one and what is the fake one. So this is just, this video is pretty much just for those people who are interested in seeing the differences, and as well as to educate people on, if they are planning to buy an iPhone off Craigslist or eBay or whatever, how to tell if it's fake or not. So the box is a dead giveaway, but let's go ahead and look at the phones, which is the more important thing to compare, especially if you're buying a phone that doesn't have the box with it. So it might be a little bit harder for you to tell. Let's go ahead and put these boxes to the side and bring out the phones again. So here are the phones. I have the black one here, so it's not a perfect comparison, I guess, because this fake one is a white one, and this is just an air bubble because this has a screen. The fake one has a screen protector on it. Anyways, let's go ahead and start with the back of the phones. So the real one, as you can see, the lettering or the wording here is a lot lower on the real one than it is on the fake one, as well as the font for the iPhone here is a little bit thicker than it is on the real one. So that's pretty much a clear giveaway there. Another thing is the logo here. This one is more of a mirror. You can see it's very reflective, while this real one does not really reflect much at all. The placement of these lines here in the design are almost exactly the same. The cameras are also another giveaway. The camera on the real one is a little bit wider in diameter, and the LED flash just looks a little more yellow in here than it does in here. Going on to the sides here, you can see again extremely similar in the thinness. I think the real one is just slightly thinner than the fake one, and the power buttons look pretty much the same. The fake one has a little bit of a smaller power button. It's also harder to click. It just doesn't have much feedback when you click. It's not very clicky, basically, while the real one, you can sort of hear the click here too. while the fake one, this is what it sounds like. Like you don't hear anything. That noise was from the phone. Your SIM card trays are pretty much in the same spot. The bottom here is also very similar. You've got your headphone jack, your lightning connector port, and your speaker grill. And the fake one actually can charge using the real lightning cable too, which is pretty cool. On this side here, you've got your silencer and ringer switch, as well as your volume buttons. The volume buttons are pretty similar. Again, the real one is a little more clicky in the volume button, while the fake one's silent, or less sound, I guess, less clicky. The real one also has a very solid switch, and also when you switch it to vibrate, it will vibrate the phone as well. Oh, there you go. And the real one has it also vibrates, I guess. Yeah, it also vibrates when you switch it down to vibrate, but it doesn't move as one piece. If you move it from the bottom, it's sort of slanted and moves with a slant. See that there? It's sort of slanted now because I moved it from the bottom instead of the center, and you have to move the top part of it too. So it doesn't move as sort of like, one piece like this one does here. And looking at the software now, let's look at, oh my god, I'm just pressing a bunch of buttons. Let's go ahead and look at the lock screens for both. So the real one, obviously you may have noticed now, is a little bit slower, a little laggier than the real one. The real one, you can immediately see the difference in the screen with the sharpness and the just more popping, I guess, of the colors. You can see a little subtle differences in the font, not too bad. The slide to unlock on the real one sort of, you get that animation of the slide, while this one just stays solid. The logo for the cameras on the bottom are slightly different. The control center little bar there is a little thicker on the fake one. You've got a blue color for the percentage for the battery life, which is a dead giveaway as well. And you don't really have a notification bar thing there, but if you do pull down, you do have a notification bar, which looks a lot like the real one. Actually, let's compare those. So there you go. Let's look at the today thing. Today. Oops. So it doesn't really say anything. This is really hard with. Let's look at the control centers. Very similar. The real one looks a little more transparent or translucent. This has Chinese lettering next to the AirDrop button. Other than that, the logos all look very similar. Let me pull that up again. And the logos up here look very similar. I'm actually very surprised at how similar the control centers look on between the two phones. Let's go ahead and slide to unlock. Again, you saw a little bit of lag there, while the real one, well, I have a passcode, but it's going to be very smooth. And this obviously, the real one obviously has Touch ID, which the fake one does not, even though it does have that metal ring around it. Again, here on the screen, you can see a little more just sharper image quality on the real one, and just the colors, I think, is the biggest difference. The colors are just more, they just pop more on the real one. But as you can see, they did a great job on the fake phone copying all the logos. It's really, really difficult to tell the difference between the two. Again, the bar on the top here of the real one is a little bit smaller, or less like height, I guess, than the fake one. The fake one takes up a little bit more room. Other than that, really hard to tell. This one, it still moves pretty smoothly. The fake one here. I mean, the real one is obviously going to be smoother. It has the better specs, and it's 5 times the price. But let's go ahead and, as you may have seen in the unboxing video, I opened some of these apps, but sort of the app takes you to, it doesn't actually open up an app, it takes you to a web page, sort of, in the fake one here. And again, you saw a little bit of a lag there. While this one, obviously, if I open up the weather app, is going to take me to the proper weather. Oh my god, it's so slippery. And let me go ahead and actually put in the Wi-Fi for the fake one so we can, see the App Store and whatnot. Really quickly though, Again, the real one's running iOS 8. The fake one looks like it's running iOS 8, but it's actually running Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. Anyways, let me go ahead and put in that Wi-Fi as I said. Give me a sec. Okay, so I'm back with the Wi-Fi put into the fake one as well, so we can try that weather app again in this fake one. So it doesn't open the actual app, it just opens up a website, but you can get the app, it says. Let's go ahead and go to the App Store on the fake one. So as you can see, it's in Chinese, which really sucks. Let's see if we can look for apps. It's weird because the App Store is in Chinese, but the rest of the phone is in the English language, like the keyboard is English. Let's go ahead and look for a YouTube app. So again, as you can see, the keyboard is a little different. Let's see if I can get a keyboard here. Just the font and everything looks a little bit different. Clearly tell there that it's a fake. But anyways, let's go ahead and look for YouTube again, as I was saying. Search. See if it has it. So yeah, I don't think it has it. I have no clue. I mean, I think these are probably just imitation apps. So that really sucks. Let's see Facebook. So it shows up here. Again, it looks like the proper Facebook app. Again, I don't know how to read Chinese, so I don't even know what this says. But it looks like it's there. I think you have a browser anyway, so as I said, like how this opened up the website and said download the app, you could probably download it through there. Let's look ahead. Let's look at Safari. Let's go ahead to YouTube. Oh, it actually, well, that's creepy. It shows, it knows where I am. YouTube. Without me even putting it in. Let's go ahead and open YouTube. So the browser seems pretty good. It's pretty responsive. My Wi-Fi is just pretty slow. So again, you have, I mean, you don't, I don't know if you'd have the app. As I said, I don't really know. I can't read Chinese, but I mean, the browser seems pretty good on this phone. Pretty usable. The app is like how this mobile YouTube is anyways. So it's a good thing that, you know, the browser is good. Let's see if we can actually watch a video. If it has flash.
You know, you shouldn't smoke outside a hospital. Do you know how inconsiderate it is to smoke when you're pregnant?
Okay,
God damn it.
Okay, be quiet.
You know,
Stop.
you
Oh my god. There you go. So, as you can see, the videos play pretty good. Pretty smooth, runs pretty good. I'm actually surprised. I think the only thing here is I've noticed the battery has gone down like 5% in like 10 minutes. So that might be a problem, but again, that's something I'm going to talk about in the review. I'm going to use this fake phone for a while and then hopefully in a few weeks have a full in-depth review on it. Again, this video was just trying to compare the fake and real ones so that people can see, you know, the differences and not get fooled. Because I mean, at quick glance, again, they're pretty close. You do have to pay attention to the detail to really be able to tell. If you're somebody who doesn't really use phones a lot, you're probably going to get fooled, to be honest. So I just wanted to make this video to make sure people are able to tell and can see the differences. And obviously there's going to be better fakes out there. I mean, this one's only $110, so what do you expect? This real one here is $650 for the unlocked version. Anyways, that was the quick comparison there, and I'll see you in the next video.